What's up, guys? Second video. Wanted to talk about something that I wish I would have done at the start. It's something that I just recently started implementing within the last year, maybe a little bit longer than that. And I want to talk about something that will change your life, pretty much. One of the things that can change your life, one of the many things that can change your life in the mentality standpoint. And that is going to be raising your standards to the goals that you want to have in your life. Okay, and I'm gonna hurt some people saying this, but that friend that doesn't like to work or does the bare minimum at his job, that one friend who wants to go out all the time and spend all his money, that girl that you were talking to that really doesn't know what she wants to do with her life or wants to go to college, that one other girl that's also in your phone in your Snapchat that you've been talking to that's kind of has a somewhat of an idea but not really the material the person that you need in your life, not really wifey material. All of those people, all those different things that you were doing that don't really align with your goals, they need to leave in the simplest way possible, right? I can give y'all an analogy, right? I was in a very long relationship, and not gonna say any names, of course. I'm not gonna say any names. I have a fiance now, so it doesn't really matter. So I was in a very long relationship. Wasn't really respecting myself in the relationship, right? And that in turn eventually destroyed me as a person. And I broke down my entire identity off of this, right? My entire identity was changed within a matter of 6 months because of this. And let's say that if I just would have cut it off earlier, I wouldn't have to went through any of that, right? If I just would have said, nah, this is not working for me, this is not aligned with my business, and I just kept it like that, I would have been in a whole different spot in my life. If I just would have kept it at that the first time. Yeah, it's in the first time I would have been in a whole different spot, right? And it's understanding that some people do not need your energy and some people do not deserve your energy, and some things that you were doing are draining your energy. If you can differentiate and find those early on, you will be setting yourself up for a good next 5 to 10 years and saving yourself a whole bunch of BS. And I would have saved myself a whole bunch of BS with people or just overall if I just would have realized that they were not good for me, realized that this thing was not good, what I was doing, realized it was a waste of my time, got rid of it. If your standards do not match up to your goals, then you are sacrificing your goals for something that you know is not going to help you. And it's just something that I've only seen in this generation, right? In my generation specifically, this is only something I've seen in this generation of this thing of delusion. Sorry, not delusional. Delusion of no, he's gonna change. I'm gonna change him. All this BS. Of delusion that's not really going to help you, because there is a difference between positive delusion and negative delusion. Negative delusion is thinking that this guy that has 17 bodies is gonna love you when he's 19 and he lost his virginity at 14. It's that's like a negative delusion. And then the positive delusion is knowing that you are going to get out of your position no matter what. You just need to find the right vehicle, the right people around you, the right fucking house. I don't know, bro. You just know that you're going to get out of this because you have that positive delusion of elevating your life forward, right? And once you can tap into that is whenever you'll see so many big changes within your brain, in your body, in your mindset, which is basically your mind, within your habits. You're just gonna see a big increase of everything, right? And raising your standards to what you want to do in your life is one of the main differentiators between living a life of mediocrity or living a life living like a king or a queen. I don't know if any women are subscribed to this channel, but that's the main differentiator. So with that being said, identify who is in your life that's holding you back, who is in your life that's draining you, who is in your life that doesn't deserve your energy. identify who needs to be there, gives you positive energy, who helps you want to become a better person, who wants to do X, Y, and Z, someone who's going to support you. I get a strategy and a plan of how to get to that goal, starting from 0 all the way up to the last step. Execute on that goal as soon as possible. Get rid of the people, keep the people there, use that plan, keep going. And then just going with the flow, making changes along the way, doing things like that. And that's where you'll see like an actual increase within your life, because you took the actionable, profitable actions. Does require profitable steps. So if you take those actions, there is no possible way that you won't be successful after taking those steps. I don't know who said that. I think it was like Alex Hormozy or something. But sorry, my animals are just doing whatever the hell they're doing. But I can hear them messing with things in there. But actionable steps require, or profitable results require profitable actions. That's what I was trying to say. And I've never seen anyone who hasn't applied that and not become successful in any way. And once you learn how to implement that, that's when you'll see a big change in my life. It changed me mentally into like an actual man, and saying everything that I'm going to do. Making that promise to say, I'm going to do this for us, or I'm going to do this for you, or I'm going to do this for myself. Like, having that in itself, it's just going to be a game changer. But want to move on to the next video. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. If y'all have anything that you guys want me to talk about specifically, this is going to be more of like a mindset, spirituality, tech, whatever type of channel. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it yet. I just talked, and that's kind of crazy how I just spoke about actionable steps, whatever. At least I'm posting. Okay, shut the fuck up. At least I'm posting. But I will catch y'all in the next one.